took over from you, he was a scout leader for 4 or 5 years too, then I think, or something too, but.
I got lots of paperwork on that.
Oh, yeah?
Dad was Duncan's first Eagle Scout.
Okay.
And I have stuff even from Steve Whiston, who
Yeah.
was killed in the war.
Yeah.
I have his papers
Yeah.
that, yeah, I have lots of, we got his uniform and his sash and all the books and all the, I have a lot of stuff I'm rounding up, so.
Yeah,
Still working on
my dad never had an eagle.
it. Well, I
They
think
weren't into the merit badges too much, I guess.
yeah, well,
They
he
just
was
did a lot of
my
camping.
son, was his
Camping.
first Eagle Scout, so
Yeah.
my son was Eagle Scout too, so, yeah. Yeah, I have all that stuff at home, I'm still working on it. And the Army stuff, I got your Army stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know,
there's,
do they still have a scout group here?
no, there's no
I think so.
longer an active.
No, Denver,
I mean-
some of them went to Denver.
Back in the day, that was a big deal too. I mean, we had a real strong Boy Scout and Cub Scout.
We have a strong 4-H group.
Huh?
Pack 110.
Yeah, right. That's what it was when I was in there too. And like my mom was the den mother or something, and then
And then Cliff
there was a head one,
McMillan,
and
right?
then there was a bunch of other ones that had. I mean, there was like 3 or 4 dens, right, just in Dunkerton.
Then I think Cliff
Yeah,
McMillan
nothing.
did some Eagle Scouts maybe,
Yeah,
after the Boy Scouts.
yeah.
That's what
See,
you
now,
passed
he
it.
was a scout when my dad had it, and he was one of his scouts, and then
Murray Spear and I
Wayne
ran
Reed.
we ran a den for a while. And this, I can't remember who all was in, it, but one of the Tits boys.
I've got a picture, I think you might have it, of me in my uniform at the Pinewood Derby.
Yes, I got it.
And I won the first year, but I think it might have been old Jared, might have cheated a little bit. He had some probably a little graphite he squirting on the wheels. So the thing went
no, that was legal.
oh, was it? Okay, then good. He wasn't cheating.
That was-
So he might have
Graphite
I
in
did
the
that to my
kit.
kids too, when I didn't get enough on to make them win.
So yeah, it flew. And then I had this big tall trophy. And then I was a little kid and they said, hey, we're looking for donations. Would you like to donate the trophy back for next year's Pinewood Derby? I'm like, I thought about it. I was selfish. I'm like, no, I don't want to give it up. Well, then I won it the next year and they didn't have a trophy. So I would have got back my own trophy.
Yeah.
And then I think conspiracy, I don't know if Dan stole, the car disappeared. I don't know. They didn't want me to win 3 years in a row, so.
They had that traveling trophy with the champion's name on it, and
Oh,
it
that's
kinda
cool.
went around. So your name went on that trophy of that. Don't know where it's at because, it's kinda ended or whatever. Robbie Gibson might be one of the last ones to have that, because Robbie Gibson was one of the last ones, and we dedicated the Eagle Scout Park down there, and then the names are on the back of all the Eagle Scouts are on the back of that sign or whatever, the Eagle Scout Park. So Robbie had to finish his Eagle Scout project from actually Denver or Elk Run. I can't remember. I have the information or whatever. And then we have one more Eagle Scout after that that's on that sign too or whatever. But Robbie that was kind of his thing. He made that Eagle Scout sign and put the Eagle Scouts on the back side of it. So if you go down to Eagle Scout Park, the sign on the back side will have all the Eagle Scouts' names on the back of the sign.
I was just there yesterday because Eric wanted to know he went on a Boy Scout camp out this weekend with his son and wanted to know what year he got Eagle Scout, and I said, I don't know, so I went down there and looked, it said 99.
Yeah, it has their name listed and what year they got their Eagle Scout, the year they did it.
But then I remember too, like we always had, like for Cub Scouts, we always had these big programs and everything, like for the, I don't know if it was for the whole pack, but sometimes it was the whole community. But there used to be, I don't think that building is there anymore. It was like the Legion
The
building. or
Legion
something.
Hall on Main Street,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, that's where we had some of our big whole town scout meetings and our little performances that we did. But we did Indian dancing and little plays and stuff like that. And I mean, we get a big crowd of people come down. We thought we were kind of like stars for a while.
Mhm.
It was pretty fun.
The old potlucks.
Yeah. We had an Indian dance, I remember, for the old ladies club one time. That's what we called it.
The women's club that I'm in.
Not you, the other
It's okay.
That was really fantastic.
Just for, yeah. How neat.
Well, we really appreciate
Yes.